Howdy ho, everybody. It's me, Super Paul Games, back with Tug Dick Pinch Hit Baseball. We are 5.5 games up on the Diamondbacks. Tug Dick has been murdering the ball, though he's still pinch hitting despite hitting better than anyone else on the team. Bochy is sending him a message that he doesn't care how good he plays, I guess, that you got to be nice to the coaches. We are down 5-0 to the Brewers. Yay.
Starting to loosen up. Tug Dick is in with 2 away as he takes a
Tug Dick hitting 365. That's not 365 over the last few days. That is 365 as a whole over the season.
And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to
He's
the
like, you little butt
fucker.
fucker.
There was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want...
Luckily for you, you don't have to face a guy like this very often.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now.
That's the other thing, is he's got a 6-game hitting streak.
Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
And that's a guy who only gets 1 at-bat per game, which means the last 6 games he has hit got a hit every time he's been at bat.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one.
Or everything that would count as an official at bat.
Make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Tug Dick wants second. He's still the steal leader in the league. Oh, yeah. Not just the National League, but all of baseball.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Can you throw it to the plate at some point?
Runners off for second.
Tug Dick's gonna get it.
And it skips in as he
What's up, son? It's the Tug Dick Show. All these bases are mine. All your bases are mine.
But he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running.
Look at you, spaceman, with your space catching outfit from the future.
And no errors on the giant ledger to this point. Runners on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Safe.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
He's like, yo, Brewer, get me a beer. I've worked up a thirst with all that running.
It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great. But
yeah, it's a big risk, but Tug Dick don't care. Look, the only reason I think he gets to play at all is because he puts up the numbers.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
It certainly isn't his good attitude about things. Hey, Garza.
Number 2. A man on third with 2 down. And strike 3.
Aw, come on, you loser!
You're kidding me with the side retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Need to get it going. Number 67 is ready.
Did we lose? And we lose to the Brewers.
Fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Brewers get the win on the heels of...
I'm silent because I'm very angry at Bochy and the team. The Brewers. We lost to the Brewers. Tug Dick, 1 for 1. Look at that. Buster Posey had 1 hit. Russell Martin had 1 hit. Crawford had 1 hit. In only 1 at bat, Tug Dick got as many hits as any one of those guys has got in 3 or 4 at bats.
No runs, 7 hits, no errors.
Tug Dick's still in 50 bases in the season already. We're not even at the halfway point of the season.
The winning pitcher is Matt Vasgersian. His record is now 8.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the
next game in the series.
1 gone in the inning.
Hitting coach is like, well, go hit it. Tug Dick's like, shut up. We're down to the Milwaukee Brewers again, 5 or 8-5.
Left fielder, Tug Dick.
Tug Dick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think that one was a little outside, but it was close enough. I get the ump calling it.
18 driven in.
Oh, try to hit the pitcher.
With a one-out single. Number 9 batter.
I don't blame him for flinching like that. I would have too. It's like, that's the fastest I've seen balls come at my face in a while.
Look out.
Dickalicious.
1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see.
And his hit streak goes up to 7. This is the most impressive hit streak I think he's ever had, just because of the few amount of bats he gets.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first.
Why are you trying to stop him?
Dive, but he's back.
We need 3 runs to even tie this thing.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Tug Dick's going on this pitch no matter what. Screw it.
Pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
Luckily for us, oh, maybe we should have gone for 2. We took 1 safely, though. Luckily, it was a horrible pitch.
Lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Yeah, that leg kick, man. You should be pitching better from the stretch. When the best stealing dude, that's an official term, stealing dude, is on, like, you gotta have a good move to home.
Just kind of gave it to him.
All right, top of the 8th. We're on 3rd.
From the belt, the pitch. And the third base.
Oh, that's not going to help us at all.
Look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Hey, third base coach. You suck. Tug Dick continues to have a bad attitude with the coaches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second.
That's all right. You did a good job. We got the run in.
Throw to first is in.
We're only down by 2 runs now.
Is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Heath Hembry will come on in relief now. As
Man, Hembry's got good numbers there. Look at that, a 0 ERA. He's only pitched 9 innings, so that's a pretty good 9 innings. And we lose again. To the Brewers.
Nice when you could post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Whoa, Dick thrusting. We don't do that there in San Francisco, believe it or not.
4 home runs.
Leave that to Milwaukee. Oh, I guess we got one more game in this series.
So that'll just about do it for Harold. So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run.
Dick, get your bat. Whatever. Tug Dick got a 7-game hitting streak. Tied ball game. Runner on second. They're probably going to pitch around him, to be honest.
Tug Dick.
I cannot imagine with how well he's hitting at an open base that they're going to give him anything to hit. He's hitting .373 right now.
And this one gets away.
Get the 3rd.
And he's going to make it up.
It'll be interesting to see if they change their approach now. They might give him something to hit now that the force play is gone.
You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-0 now.
Come on, we just got to
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Get on. There we go. Knock the go-ahead run home.
And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
We might have got 2 there, but fuck it, we're not going to push it.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game,
talk about a clutch hit, though.
You feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
At the very least, you got to be able to say that Tug Dick has done what is needed to earn his way back into the starting lineup.
So Martin now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for.
And he keeps that hit streak around alive. What is it? It's like an 8-9 game hitting streak already. All while getting only 1 at bat per game. if he does get back in the regular lineup, his average is bound to drop.
Comes 1-0. He's running towards.
It's a good jump. Is it enough? Yeah.
He's in there easily as the
It's hard to stop him.
on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's going to push for third.
To keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw.
Yeah, thank God we had a right-handed hitter up
He
there.
takes third easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
3 runs,
The catcher
8
actually
hits, and
also
no
didn't have a
errors
good
on the
throw
Giant
trying to get
legend
around the
to this
hitter.
point.
All right, 2 outs, top of the 8th.
He's fallen behind now. 3
Come on, get that dick home. Let's get some insurance runs.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
The big thing is if Bochy calls him into his office again, is he going to have a good attitude now to get back in the starting lineup, or is he still going to have a bad
Here
attitude?
comes the payoff pitch.
I mean, I understand if he still has a bad attitude. He walks the guy. Because he's been playing lights
Slider
out.
there in a full count. You're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way.
Asdrubal Cabrera coming out there.
As Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Runners on the corners. Come on, we can't let the Brewers beat us again.
Too low, 1-0. That average at 291 to start the day. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And looked like
That's a
ball
little
two
low.
on
It
the
looked
knees,
like.
but it's
Oh
really a
no,
strike,
never
and that
mind.
evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
That's kind of a nice commentary color thing they put on there where he gets the count wrong and he corrects
Goes the
himself.
other way with it as this is in the
Makes
air
it a little
down
more
the line and
realistic.
left. Davis is there.
Way to leave a guy
Makes the catch
stranded. The important thing, though, is
retired.
Tug Dick hit the go-ahead run home. Will the team be able to hold on
Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming
to win?
up. It's the Giants 3 and the Brewers 2.
Hey, Bob Uecker.
Brian Dozier is into the
This
ball
change
game as
for
a
the
defensive replacement. He'll be the new.
And we do win. Bochy, you should be on your knees sucking the dick. No, you should be thanking the dick. That sounded weird all
A
around.
1-run game this afternoon.
Tug Dick
3-2
coming
the final
through.
finish. George Cantos claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Axford earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season.
Yeah, Axford
that's
has
it
done
for us
really
this
good.
afternoon for Harold
Last year we had a
Reynolds,
hard.
Plesac,
Our
and
bullpen didn't
entire
do very
crew.
well,
Matt
but this
Vasgersian.
year our bullpen
You're
seems to be
watching
coming
MLB
through.
The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
We win 3-2. Tug Dick's RBI was the go-ahead winning run. Cantos gets his first win for the year.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Come on, Bochy. When are you going to let Dick out of the doghouse? If anything, though, he ought to stay on the bench because his average just keeps growing on the bench. There's no way that's going to happen if he's an everyday starter. He's just better in clutch positions. And as a pinch hitter, he ends up in more clutch situations. All right, how did we do against the Brewers? So we split that series with the Brewers. We're 5 games up on the Diamondbacks still. Cardinals are 7 games up on the Pirates. Mets are 2 games up on the Nationals. Mariners 5 games up on the Rangers. The White Sox a game and a half up on the Tigers. Boo! And the Rays 6 games up on the Red Sox. A lot of divisions where teams have early big leads. I do miss from last year when you could go talk to the manager and say,
The coach looks to get some extra work in with a key player.
You interested in working on base stealing? We could get into the session right now. Yeah, I'll pass, but thanks. Why do I need to work on base stealing? I ought to be teaching base stealing. You really ask if he wants to work on base stealing when he has more stolen bases than anyone else in the majors right now. Maybe he just wanted to make a friend, and Tug Dick was like, rejected. I'm not doing base stealing drills.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
We're up 8-3, bottom of the sixth.
Right-handers up and throwing.
Left fielder, Tug Dick.
Oh man, can I have the slider again? That wasn't a bad throw.
Strike one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 3 homers and 19 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a.
He's got a lot of breaking balls right there.
Again, so your opponent is looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that was going to be the fastball.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Right up to the middle.
And into center field.
We're going to push it for 2. I don't know if we're going to make it. We did. Hell yes.
It'll send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
9-game hitting streak. All of it pinch hitting where he only got 1 at bat.
Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
I don't know what Bochy is thinking. I guess it makes sense. That's the manager who the last couple years kept Moss in the lineup.
Lifted the other way to left center. Babcock is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Good aggressive base running by Dick.
Third safely now with 2
we're on third now.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
How come you guys the Twins? None of you guys look alike. Posey hitting 342? Holy crap, Posey's the best hitter on this team. I mean, Tug Dick has got a better average, but Posey's an everyday hitter right now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much.
You can see like one Twins fan there in the stands. Either that or it's a Cardinals fan and he's at the wrong game. Oh wait, there's 2 of them. It's mostly a sea of orange.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to will be in time.
Unfortunately, it didn't come through, but that's all right. Buster Posey usually does a good job. It's a shame we didn't get more out of that. We had such a nice hit. All we did is keep the hit streak going.
Is going to come on in relief.
And we win again.
The problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
If we don't go to the playoffs, it'll be a real disappointment with the way our team has been steamrolling, folks.
Get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tim Lincecum.
4 home runs? Who hit those all?
Victory of the season. Rich Brantley struggled.
Hunter Pence hit 2 home runs. Russell Martin hit a home run. Damn. Pence on fire.
Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB. So with runners at the corners here in 2.
All right, this is game 2 of the series, right? Tug Dick pinch hitting again. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. We're up by 2 runs. Perfect RBI opportunity.
Ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 3 homers and 19 driven
hitting
in.
382.
Some action out in the
if he ever
bullpen.
starts again regularly, that's going to drop so fast. That's our pitch. No, it's not.
2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Down low, and the
Are they gonna walk him?
Here, 3-0. John Jay would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hopefully we can. Right up the middle. RBI single.
Is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
We got a double out of it. RBI double.
They extend their lead.
I don't know if we're going to push it for 2. Well, we get the extra base. There you go.
This game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving.
Yeah, that hitting streak stays alive. What are we at? 10 now?
Into the box.
It's insane. More importantly, though, we've added a run, and we've got 2 runners in scoring position. Come on, Jay, do not fuck it up like last time. That's how you build up someone's confidence.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the
Ooh,
down the first
nice
line.
hit.
And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. Tack on.
Yeah, you got 2 runs in and got to second. Hell of a hit.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
That is the perfect kind of hit, too. He almost hit one of the guys warming up.
Comes on to start the
Come on, Pettit, close it down. Let's win this thing. And we win again! Hell to the yes.
Real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This is a good season for Giants fans.
Scott Kazmir earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to
I know it's way too early to be talking about playoffs. If this team continues playing like this, we will be going to the playoffs.
Of MLB The Show.
And Tug Dick keeping his tremendous average just rolling. Who would have thought he'd become a superstar once he was sitting on the bench? Who would have thought he'd get put on the bench when he's been having a career year anyway? Oh well. Well, everybody, that's the end of this episode. Look at us. We have 40 wins already. 40 and 26. Do any other teams have 40 wins? No. We're the first team to 40 wins. Hell yes, that's awesome. Having a killer year. I'll see y'all next time while Tug Dick tries to keep his improbable pinch-hitting hit streak alive. Take it easy, everybody, and thanks so much for watching.